Watch how Buddha handles insults like a master. Once Buddha was passing through a town. People gathered to see him and some started to mock him. They said, "Hey, you are not at all what we expected. We thought you were a great master, but you are just an ordinary man." Buddha didn't get angry or try to argue with them. Instead, he asked them, "What do you expect from me?" And they replied, "We expected you to fly up into the air like an airplane." So Buddha said, "Well, can an airplane really fly?" Then one of the people said, "No, an airplane needs a runway to take off. It cannot fly without a runway." Buddha said, "Well, can I make a runway here in this town?" And the people said, "Yes, you can." So Buddha said, "Then let me show you how an airplane flies." And he went to the top of a nearby hill. He took off his robe and threw it into the air and said, "Look," and jumped into the air. The robe flew like a giant bird and circled around the hill, and everyone watched in amazement as it glided down and landed gracefully on the ground. When the robe touched the ground, Buddha picked it up and put it back on. Then he turned to the people and said, "Do you still think I am an ordinary man?" They were completely ashamed and said, "No, you are not an ordinary man. You are a great master." So Buddha told them, "I don't need a runway to fly. I can fly from wherever I want to. My mind is my runway. And when my mind is set on something, no power on earth can stop me from achieving it." And that's exactly how we should handle people who try to bring us down. When someone tries to insult or belittle us, we should rise above it and prove them wrong. But how do we do that? Well, the answer lies in our attitude. Do we react to their insults by getting angry, or do we remain calm and composed? The Buddha teaches us that anger and hatred only lead to more anger and hatred. So, the best way to deal with an angry person is not to fight back, but to remain calm and peaceful. By doing so, we don't give them the satisfaction of seeing us upset, and that in itself is a form of victory. When we are insulted, we should remember that it is not the end of the world. There are more important things in life to focus on. We should not let the negativity of others bring us down, because life is too short to be unhappy. We should always strive to be happy and find joy in every situation, no matter how difficult it may seem. This does not mean that we should tolerate injustice or mistreatment. If someone is being abusive or harmful, we should definitely take action to stop it. But in most cases, when someone insults us, we should not take it personally. It is not easy to ignore insults or to remain calm when someone is trying to provoke us. It takes a lot of self-control and emotional intelligence to do so, but the benefits of doing so are immense. When we do not react to insults, we become more respected and admired by others. We also feel a sense of inner peace and happiness. This does not mean that we should pretend to be happy when we are sad. Rather, we should learn to find happiness within ourselves, regardless of what is happening around us. When we are insulted, we should remember that it is an opportunity to practice forgiveness and compassion. By forgiving the person who insulted us, we do not give them the power to control our emotions. We also free ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. In conclusion, the best way to respond to those who try to bring us down is to stay focused on our goals and values. Let their words roll off our backs like water off a duck's feathers. When we are insulted, we should not let it define us or determine our future. Rather, we should use it as motivation to become better versions of ourselves. May you always remember to stay focused on your journey towards enlightenment, regardless of what others may say or do.